evening to everyone. Today I'm Dr. Jayashree Jain, Associate Professor in CSE Department in AKGC Ghaziabad. So today we will learn about the reinforcement learning, that is a topic in Unit 5 in Machine Learning Techniques. So we have different kinds of learning. We already learned about the supervised learning. We have to learn about the unsupervised learning, and this is the another type of learning, that is reinforcement learning. So basically, this learning can be used where we have the data in the form of sequence of action. We are getting our data in the form of sequence of some action. So we have we have a requirement of one agent, so that agent can take the decision whether to move in which direction and what action have to be performed, so that the it will get the reward, and after getting the reward, the stage will be the winning stage, and the final the agent will reach to the final stage. So this is a part of the reinforcement learning. Basically in games and in robotics we have used the reinforcement learning. So what is this reinforcement learning? And Q learning is one method to use the reinforcement learning. So this is the outline of the lecture, that is introduction, reinforcement learning model, MDP model. This is Markov decision process model, learning task, Q learning basics, Q learning algorithm, keywords and references. So introduction, firstly we have to understand what is reinforcement learning. So reinforcement learning is, in some application, I already told, output of the system is a sequence of actions. So in such case, a single action is not important. So sequence of actions are there. So we have to perform many action on the data, so that we will finally get the final outcome. And game, it can be used in the game playing, where single move by itself is not that important. So already we know in game we have different steps to reach at the final stage. So we have to perform some sequence of the action, so that we will get the final reach to the final target. So in this case, agent act on the environment and it receives some evaluation of its action. Evaluation means if we are going to train one dog and the dog will act according to your training, then we will give dog to some biscuit and bread also. And if the dog is not listening or not working as you are have trained the dog, then you will just scold the dog. So that's the way. If in the game we are playing the game and moving into the right direction, then we will achieve to the target. And if we are not moving into the right direction, then our target will get destroyed, and we will get a punishment, and we will just lose the game. So this is the now we have to learn how to move into the direction. So learn how to behave successfully to achieve a goal. This is the main part of reinforcement learning while interacting with an external environment. Learn via experiences. So we know, if we are first time we are going to play a game, then we don't know how to move, which direction is right, which direction is wrong. But when we play many times, then we just remember this is the stage, this is where we can achieve the target. So we can learn via the experiences. And for example, game playing, player knows whether it win or loss. So don't know how to move at each step. So control a traffic system can measure the delay of car, but don't know how to decrease it. So as traffic system, we know there is a traffic, we will get delay, but don't know how to decrease the traffic. So reinforcement learning will tell you how can you decrease the traffic, what is the method, how can we move the different steps so that we can win the game. So at the heart of the reinforcement learning is following the analogy. Considering teacher a dog, I already told, if you train one dog and if dog will act according to your training, then you will give the reward or you will punish the dog. Similarly, we have system. So if the system will get the positive value, it will getting the reward, and if the teacher give negative, then it will get the punishment. So learning which get the punishment has to improve itself. So reinforcement learning algorithm selectively retain the output that maximize the received reward over the time. So which when the step will be taken or action will be taken and the state get change from one state to other, then if the reward will achieve, then learning reinforcement learning will save that move to the history, so that it will be get trained. So this is the example. We have an environment and means we have an interface, we have one agent here, and agent have to be moved to the perform some action on this environment and move to the next state. It will get reward or punishment according to the right training. So RL model, each percept is enough to determine the state that is accessible. Percept means there are different sequence of state. So we have sequence of states stored into the database. So agent can decompose the reward component from the percept. So when we reach first stage, so we will get some award, then we will get to next state, we will get some award, so on we will have to jump onto the different state. So agent to task is to find the optimal policy mapping state to the action and maximize the long run measure of the reinforcement. This is a task of one agent. So agent is very important, and that agent should be much intelligent so that it will maximize the reward. So think of reinforcement as reward can be modeled as the MDB model, that is the of decision model, and we can model this in the form of a star. Means we have set of state, we have set of action, we have transition from one state to another state, we have reward getting from moving to the one state to another, and these are the state S0, S1, S2, S3, these are the reward R0, R1, R2, these are the action A0, A1, A2. So these all parameters or tuples are important for getting the learning. So we can say S is a finite set of state in this model, A have the finite set of actions, and here is a probability while to whether that action A in the state at time t will lead to state S dash at time t plus 1. So we have time constant also formed to t plus 1, so that we will get the time. According to the time we will just reach to the next state and will just see whether the award will received or not. And this is the R naught S dash means immediate reward expected received after transition from S to S dash due to action A. And gamma is a discount factor that belong to 0 or 1 and which represent the different importance between future reward and present reward. So there are two conditions, the reward we will get immediately or after we will just pass on every state and finally we will reach to the target, then we will achieve the whole reward at all. So this is the discount factor. If immediate award is going to reach, achieve, then gamma will be 1, and if we have to delay the reward, then gamma value will be 0. So this is the theory of Markov decision. The target function to be learned in this case have a control policy. The reinforcement learning differ from the other function approximation task in several important aspects. So we can say reinforcement learning is a one kind of approximation algorithm, but it is different from other approximation algorithm. So we have these different point: delayed reward, exploration, partially observable states, sensor provide only partial information, and lifelong learning. So learning task: formulate the problem of learning sequential control strategy more precisely. We might assume the agents are actions. Now we just define the agent work. So agent will perform some action that are deterministic or they are non-deterministic. Can predict the next state that will result from each action. Trained by an expert or trained itself. So this is the, you can say, feature or functionality of the agent. So next we just move on the Q learning basic that use the reinforcement learning concept. So at each step S, choose the action at which maximize the value Q as A. Q is what? Q is the Q learning means quick learning. Q stands for quick. So quick learning means Q is the estimated utility function. Actually, it tells us how good an action is given at certain state. So it will contain the information of state and action. State and action. What is state? What is action? So immediate reward for making an action plus best utility for the resulting state. So it will pertain one table of state and action and reward, and which action will get the maximum reward, that state, that action will be preserved. So it is note it is recursive definition. Definitely do the recursive function so that we will get the final reward. So how we will achieve? This is the formula of Q learning. QSA is equal to RSA means reward at that state and action plus gamma discount factor max of Q S dash and A dash. Means there are different steps, different action. So which action will give the maximum reward will be choose here. Immediate reward is RSA and gamma is already told immediate versus delayed reward. S dash is the new state after action A, and action A comma A dash, action in state S and S dash respectively, and selected action is this. How can we select the action? This is the pi s argmax of A. So which is the maximum, which is giving the maximum reward, that action will be selected. So for each state action pair, initialize the table of QSA to 0, observe the current state, do forever, select an action A and execute it, receive immediate reward, observe the new state, update the table entry as follow. So this is the main method of Q learning. Now this is example how can we apply Q learning here. So we have different state here, S1, S2, S3, S4, S5, and this is the final state S6. So we have to move, this is the target of our state. So finally if we just move into the state S6, then reward will be 100 and gamma value for this is 0.5, otherwise reward will be 0. So we have to reach on that state. So there are different action. Firstly we have just initialize the table of state and action. We have at state S1 state, at S1 state we have different actions like A12, A14. So we have just write here A12, A14. Then we will reach to state S2. What are the different actions here? A23 and A25. Fine. So we have just written here A21, A23 and A25. A21 means it can just get back to the S1 state also. Then at S3 state we have A32, this one, get back to S2 state, and we have A36, this is a right state, will get reward of 100 points. So we just have right here at S4. So similarly we just write all the state and action and initialize all value to 0. Then first current position S1 move to the S2 position. So available actions are A12 and A14, which action have to choose. So if we choose A12, then apply the formula R plus 0.5 max of S2. Next state is what? S2 state action will be 3, A21, A25 and A23. So I think all state action will be have the value 0. In table we can see A23 0, 0, 0. So value will be 0. Reward will also 0. So for the available action we have this, we have choose A12 here, we have choose A12 here and value will get 0. Then at S2 state there are different action. So how can we choose the action? So apply the formula. If we are choosing 23, then what will, because target is here and we have to just move on A23, and next at S3 stage write all the actions here. The value is 0 here, so value will be 0. Update the table with the value 0. Then next state is S3. At S3 state we have different action. So just at S3 state if we choose the action A36, then we will just reach to the final target. So the award will receive, that is R will be 100 at this state. So update the table. If we choose S3 and A36 action, then reward will be 100. Then we have to just get back and update all the table. If we move S3 and take the action A20, A32, we have chosen the action A23. This is already covered. Then we can choose other action. We have choose A23 here. If we have choose A23 at S2 stage, we have choose A23. Then what will be the final value of this Q table? Reward is 0 because it is not the final stage, and 0.5 is the gamma value already given. Max S3 this. So we have max value here 100 into 0.5. So its value will be updated. That is, we will get 50 here. So just backtrack, and similarly we will backtrack at S1, and finally we will just have the final value for all the state and action pair. So main keywords are reinforcement learning, task, agent, environment, Q learning, MDP model, state, reward, and target function. These are the main keyword in this PPT, and these are the different references you can learn from here also. Thank you so much.